Hey guys, I'm going to be performing and making a tutorial for Phantom card. Not Phantom card. What am I saying? Poison card. Poison. Anywho. So here's how it goes. I'll give the deck a shuffle. My bad. Alright, let's just assume it's shuffled. So 3, 6, 9, 10. We're gonna play a game of poker. We're gonna use the top 10 cards and shuffle them up. Okay? Alright. So now we'll deal 1 to me, 1 to you. And we all know how poker goes. 5 cards goes to each person. Now, I don't have a person with me, but this is actually a poker hands card. So, and it ranks them. So right now I have 3 of a kind. This is my hand. Those two don't matter. But let's look at your hand. And you have 2 pairs. Let's check out here. 3 of a kind. 2 pairs worse than 3 of a kind, so which means I win. Now I have this memorized. I just want to show y'all that it is really, truly winning. Because a lot of people don't know poker hands. So yeah, just mix them up a little bit. Yeah. So they're all mixed up. I'm going to show them to you, and you're going to decide whether you want it. You want it, right? I'm assuming you do. Want it? Don't. Want it? Want it? Don't. 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 Want it. So now let's see what I got. I got 2 pair. Should be pretty good. See what you got. Ooh. 1 pair. And we all know that 2 pairs is better than 1 pair. So now let's just spread the cards out on the table, throughout the table. Okay? I'll just go one by one. I'll pick one, then you'll pick one, and I'll pick one, then you'll pick one, and I'll pick one, then you'll pick one, I'll pick one, you'll pick one, I pick one, you pick one. Yeah. We'll just mix those cards around even more, and 1 fell. Alright, so let's see what you have first. You have 1 pair, which means I have 2 pair, which means I win this game of poker, and you lost 3 out of 3 times. So let's get into the tutorial. This is a really fun gambling trick that involves it does involve a setup. 3 of a kinds, so 3 eights, 3 queens, and 3 jacks. And what you want is 2 high 3 of a kinds and 1 moderately high. Then you want 1 odd card that's higher than the rest, so either a king or an ace. I use an ace for purposes. Alright, so in the 8, and whoever gets this ace loses automatically. Okay, and so they can be genuinely shuffled up when you have this ace there, whether you want it on the top or on bottom at all times. So you can just shuffle it for the first phase, you just want to make sure they get it. So let's deal face up this time. If it's on bottom, you want to deal it to you first. If it's on top, you want to deal it to them first. 2, 2. And so they got it. They got the poison card. So they got 2 pair, but I got 3 of a kind. And this is always helpful. I always carry it around. It's in my wallet. For when I do perform this. Second phase. Keep the ace on bottom. Again. And then you want, when you shuffle it up, you want to get it to the top somehow. So just deal off 1 card and then just keep shuffling over hands. Give it a couple riffle shuffles if you can. But get this one on the top, because when you go to see it, people are going to be like, oh, it's an ace, it's a high card. Ace means power. I want it. I want it bad. And they're going to see that, see an 8. They're going to say, oh, I want it, I want it. Eee, cards keep on falling, I'm sorry. And you're going to say, oh, I want it. And they only get 5. So that, and then I get the rest. And I got 3 of a kind. And they got 2 pair. Third phase. The poison card's always going to be on the bottom of this pack. Always. Because you showed it up first. So you want that pack on bottom. This is actually where it gets tricky. Because there are 2 methods to do it. You can, when you spread it out on the table, you can keep an eye on this card. And just keep on shuffling, and maybe move it around a little bit. But I still know this is a poison card. That, or you can mark it. I do have a marked deck. The Madison dealers are marked. This is it, right? But you have to keep track of it at all times. Then you say, then you spread it out on the table, keeping track of this one. You say, alright, so I'm going to pick first, and they're going to pick first. And then you're going to pick, and they're going to pick. And you're going to pick, and they're going to pick. See, and then you're going to pick, and they're going to pick. They're going to pick. And you're going to pick, and then they're going to get that one. As long as you don't touch it, you're good. And you win again. 2 pair. And if you have 2 pair, and 2 8s, and 1 queen, means they have a pair, and they lose again. So yeah, that's the method behind it. Actually performing it is a bit trickier, because if you just introduce a deck, and you say, we're going to play a game of poker, and you give it a shuffle, you want to remain the top 10 cards at least. So in this case, I got right on the ace. And you say, alright, and then you can give it a couple false cuts. That was a really bad false cut, or you can give it this false cut. And just remain the top stock. That's all you're doing. So you're just going to take it 3, 6, 9, 10. Boom, that's the ace. You already know it. You can, if you don't want to shuffle it even more, then you can just deal it to them, because you know that's the ace. Or if you want to shuffle it, then you can just move it to the bottom, give it a riffle shuffle, and deal it. So that's poison card. It's called poison card because this is poisonous. They lose, they get this card because it's an odd card. So yeah. That's the trick. It's a really good trick. Have fun with it. I recommend getting the Madison Hustlers for any reason, but this is the main reason to get them. That, or just write them down, look them up, print them out, stick them in your wallet. Okay, so see y'all on the flip side.